18 state elections, just 1 seat over there. In 2019 LS elections, 4 seats in the Lok Sabha polls. Then came the GHMC municipal corporation polls in 2020, where you could see the graph, rising up. 48 seats over there. On the other hand, there is already a controversy and a tussle that's taking shape in the state. Bandi Sanjay has been, arrested and detained. This after he got into the windfall of this particular examination paper leak. Let's not forget, it was Bandi Sanjay who had erstwhile demanded the resignation of the Telangana education minister and has now landed up in a similar sort of a soup. Allegedly colluded with his managers, WhatsApp images and the circulation of papers, etc. These are the allegations that have been leveled by the BRS. All those involved in the PSPSC question paper leak and class 10 question paper leak are active members of BJP and are especially close to MP and BJP Telangana President Bandi Sanjay. Unable to take on Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao's government directly, the BJP is planning question paper leaks and playing with the lives of lakhs of students. Now, Bandi Sanjay was arrested, remanded in judicial custody till the 19th of April. Now, even as K. Chandrasekhar Rao is solid on his seat on the back of populist welfare schemes, the Congress party, Revant Reddy, where are they? Are there clear threats of them being replaced by the Bharatiya Janata Party? And how crucial will the 2023 assembly elections to the state of Telangana be for the Bharatiya Janata Party's South agenda? Can the state of Telangana unlock the South for BJP? That's what we're trying to probe. We're going to be joined by Sriram Karri, senior journalist and author, in a short while. But before that, take a look at this documentary that News 9 Plus, the world's first OTT service, has put out. You can download the application from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on BJP's Target Telangana. We're going to continue to probe and discuss further. First, here's a snippet. Take a look.
The BJP's national executive is being held in Hyderabad after 18 years. The top brass of the party has descended on India's 6th largest city. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, members of the Union Cabinet and Chief Ministers of BJP-ruled states are in attendance. The BJP is seen as a party of northern India. It wants to capture power in all the 5 southern states. It's doing so one state at a time. The BJP controls Karnataka. It is now looking at the 4 other states. But it will start from Telangana. The Hyderabad meeting has sounded the starter pistol for the BJP's Telangana campaign.
आज ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे पूरे तेलंगाना का स्नेह यहाँ इस मैदान में ही सिमट आया.
The BJP won just 1 assembly seat in state elections in 2018. Since then, its graph has been rising. 4 seats in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, 48 seats in the Hyderabad Municipal Corporation elections in 2020. The BJP's Hyderabad rally borrows from its plan for West Bengal in 2021. The BJP deployed the full strength of its election machinery. Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Shah addressed rallies despite the pandemic. The BJP increased its tally from 3 to 77 assembly seats in Bengal. But it could not unseat West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. The BJP faces an uphill challenge in Telangana. Telangana Rashtra Samiti founder KCR is no pushover. Telangana was formed in 2013 after his party fought a decade-long struggle. For nearly a decade, KCR has cemented his rule with a slew of populist government schemes targeted at farmers, senior citizens and the poor. KCR could be the biggest roadblock between the BJP and its dream of capturing power in Telangana.
దీని ద్వారా ఏంటంటే ప్రజలు భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీని ప్రత్యామ్నాయంగా గుర్తించారు. దీని ప్రధాన కారణం ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ టీఆర్ఎస్ పార్టీ ప్రభుత్వము ఇవాళ రాష్ట్ర ముఖ్యమంత్రి అయిన కుటుంబ పాలన ప్లస్ అవినీతి పాలన, ఒక నయా నిజాం పాలన ఇవాళ తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో ఉంది. కాబట్టి దానికి వ్యతిరేకంగా పోరాడాల్సిన పార్టీ ఒకటి ప్రజలు కావాలనుకుంటున్నారు. అలా బెంగాల్ తరహా పాలన కొనసాగించాలని చెప్పి రాష్ట్ర ముఖ్యమంత్రి ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాడు.
Well, so you can catch that documentary on the News 9 Plus application. Other cutting-edge documentaries with nuanced, in-depth analysis as well in just the time that you have to spare. But circling back to the conversation and the topic at hand, BJP's southern push. I'm sitting with the man behind the story here, a political editor. Brijesh, help the viewers read between the lines here. Why do you think the BJP is now focusing on Telangana after Karnataka? And is Telangana the right state for the BJP to, really push forth with its focus? We've got other states down there as well. You've got Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. It's already in a coalition. It was, erstwhile with the AIA-DMK as well. Do you think Telangana is the right battleground for them to put their focus on?
Well, yes, because, in the states which you mentioned, Tamil Nadu and all, BJP doesn't have that kind of functioning party unit, but in Telangana they have. In 2018, they weren't a big player, but in 2019 Lok Sabha election, they won seats and that got them very confident. Then came the GHMS election, which saw their, number of seats galloping far ahead. And with Bandi Sanjay, and choice of Hyderabad, Telangana as the site as a venue for the BJP's national executive, where apart from Prime Minister and Home Minister, the entire who's who of the BJP descended down the state. The BJP sent a very important message that it is not, now it is going for a major battle as far as gaining acceptance in the state of Telangana is concerned. See, North India, the BJP has already reached an apogee. You cannot go beyond the numbers which are there. Like, in Gujarat, they're 26 out of 26. You can't go beyond that. Same is the case with Rajasthan. And Uttar Pradesh also, BJP has been performing spectacularly well. So the political expansion that can take place only in South. And in South, Telangana has a potential as far as the BJP is concerned. And this is the reason why, there was initially fighting between in the party and all. But the top brass of the BJP, right from Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Home Minister Amit Shah, they have all backed Bandi Sanjay. And I think the reason why we are discussing this in this story or this conversation is that Bandi Sanjay has been picked up by Telangana police. And I think, given the fact that the Prime Minister is also likely to visit Telangana in a couple of days' time, this issue is something which the BJP would want to exploit. It wants to spread its message, but because the reality is also there that they don't have that kind of cadre connect on the ground beyond certain cities and all, not in the rural area as they have in most of the northern states. So this controversy would really help them. I mean, if we go by based on my conversation with other from leaders from Telangana and also in Delhi, they feel that this Bandi Sanjay's arrest might actually help them in picking this fight taking this fight to KCR.
Absolutely. Sriram Karri, senior journalist and author, with us on the broadcast as well. Mr. Karri, what has essentially changed ever since the starter pistol was sounded at that national executive meet? The winds of change, are they really real? Do you see that this year, 2023 assembly elections in the state of Telangana, the BJP could come out as a real challenger to KCR?
Thank you, Kabir, for the question. And I agree with the fact that Telangana might be the best state for the Bharatiya Janata Party as part of its southern surge after Karnataka, in the sense their chances in Telangana are far better than Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. But by no means is their victory ahead imminent or certain at all. You would be nicely looking at the data of 2018 election. You saw they won one seat. For all practical purposes, they wiped out. And then in Lok Sabha, they came back. There, the issue was there was an extraordinary amount of turnaround in public mood. After winning in December 2018, the Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao did not form a government for 2 months. And people were very angry. In fact, out of 17 Lok Sabha seats, he lost 8. And this was after giving a call to people to give him the entire state so that he could make an impact on Delhi. So there's a lot of anger that started against this government as early as within 4 months. He had spent the first 2 months after winning to weaken the Congress, split the Congress Legislative Party, thus denying Mr. Mallu Vikramarka Bhatti, a Dalit leader, a protocol position as a leader of opposition. This, as part of many other moves he has done, has created a kind of anger against this Chief Minister and this government in several sections of the people. K. Chandrasekhar Rao is, of course, known for having created a template of winning elections. Kabir, you would do well to analyze the Bharatiya Janata Party's own template of winning elections, and which you alluded to, talking about how they've optimized and peaked in the Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and other states. But look at BJP's track record against non-Hindi speaking regional parties. Begin with West Bengal, look at Odisha, look at Tamil Nadu, look at Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. They have never won a single assembly election against any of these parties. BJP's template works brilliantly when it fights against the Congress party, and it works very well in the Hindi-speaking parts of the country, including Bihar perhaps, but it has never been able to defeat a language or a sub-regional pride kind of a template. You referred to the Mamata Banerjee West Bengal thing. It's one thing to say they rose from being number 4th in the state with a mayor 3 seats to rise to being the principal opposition. If that is the issue, that may not be their target in Telangana. But if they think they'll come to power here, I don't necessarily think it is imminent. 2 things I must say. There is a lot of anti-incumbency against this government. But right now, the way the situation is, the party which is ahead, if you have elections tomorrow, the party that will either come to power or be the single largest party, more likely, if there is a hung assembly, that
Mr.
will
Curry.
be TRS or BR.
Mr. Curry,
BJP and Congress are both.
You spoke about the anti-incumbency factor. You spoke about the anti-incumbency factor, but on the other hand, you've got the BJP that's already finding it hard to expand to the rural areas, expand anywhere outside Hyderabad per se. But looking at it from the KCR point of view, do you think this is a battle more for KCR to lose than for the BJP to win?
I agree with you, but let me tell you, it's not true that BJP is not spread out.
Well, it seems like we're having technical difficulties with Sriram Kari. He's also on the move. But Brijesh, would you like to step in and answer that particular question? It seems like the battle is, it's sort of like circling down to a position where it's going to be a battle for KCR to lose more than BJP to go ahead and win this battle.
Well, yes, because for KCR it is a very, very important battle, because he is also eyeing the role of being the leader of the fourth front, the third or fourth front. And this is the reason why you see that he has held a rally in Hyderabad, where all the top opposition leaders were invited. He even went to meet Nitish Kumar in Bihar and also traveled to meet other opposition state leaders. See, the point is that he is facing factionalism. He is facing anti-incumbency. He is facing a lot of problem. His daughter K. Kavita is being questioned by the enforcement directorate in the Delhi excise case, liquor scam case. So there's a lot of mounting pressure on KCR. Till now, KCR has been able to hold his own by indulging in political stratagem of how, preponing the election, which has paid him rich dividend. But going by 2019, 2024 might spring a surprise. But, but KCR has to win this election in 2023 to live to see that 2024 doesn't go out of his hand. And it's a very, very important election for KCR, because if the BJP is able to make inroads, then given the fact that the kind of power and pelf which they command, then they will be in a position to, hassle KCR a lot more than the Congress can today as we speak.
Absolutely. Sriram Karri is back with us on the broadcast. Mr. Karri, let's also touch a little bit upon Bandi Sanjay over here as well. He's been in the news, making the headlines. Nothing new for somebody like Bandi Sanjay, but he has been a controversial character, coming up with those lines. People would stick their neck out and say he's the BJP's CM face. Do you think this recent detention and judicial custody is more like KCR's way of making those defensive lines clear and strong ahead of the 2023 assembly elections in the state, which are going to happen in December this year?
I agree with you, one, that KCR's election to lose, and there is an even Steven chance that he will lose without the people being clear whether it will be the Congress party or the... Don't write off the Congress. Congress is still a contender in this race. So between the Congress and BJP, both are trying hard. As far as Bandi Sanjay is concerned, he is the leader who has taken, after Karnataka and Mr. Yedurappa, only the second leader in south of India to have taken his party from near insignificance to being a contender in the race. Can he convert this transition of having taken the party from 3 to 4% vote to about 20+% to the 35 kind of a mark to win in a triangular game remains to be seen. I also do not think it would be factually correct to say that BJP has not grown outside Hyderabad. On the contrary, they won Huzurabad and Dubbaka and did extremely well in a closely fought Munugodu by-election, which is considered by many to be India's most expensive by-election ever. So BJP is growing outside, and Telangana incidentally is a very highly urbanized state actually. It's not rural in the sense of many other states. It's a small state. Hyderabad is about 1/4 of Telangana for all practical purposes, the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation and HMD, etc. Right. So it's a very urban state. BJP is strong outside, not strong enough. They do not have the leaders. Congress party does not have the resources. It will be a very interesting fight in 23. And I also agree with you that if KCR does not win 23, 24 is not even an option. It's like being eliminated before you make to the playoffs of the IPL. And he's aware of it. I think he is trying hard
we've got some things that are working out for K. Chandrasekhar Rao as well, Mr. Karri. He is a popular figure. There are some populist schemes as well. The Raitu Bandhu scheme, the Dalit Bandhu scheme. He's been targeting the Dalits, the OBCs, and also the senior citizens, the older population as well. How difficult is it going to be for the BJP to budge him off this Telangana throne? I mean, take a look at this. In my limited knowledge, there are some blueprint, a strategy that the BJP has put in work as well. There is, of course, the Hindutva, the temple rush. You've got senior leaders like Yogi Adityanath, Amit Shah, rushing off to these temples as well. You've got the AIMIM angle as well. During the GHMC elections, I remember categorically, apart from talking about development, the Rohingya was a big political issue ahead of those local body polls. There is, of course, the local leader push, which is where Bandi Sanjay comes into the fray. And caste, there's a Mission 19 and Mission 12 as well to bag all those SC and ST seats as well. Your viewpoint on that very briefly. We're at a shortage of time here. My apologies.
BJP is extremely weak right now in the SC/ST seats category. As a party, they don't have adequate leaders. BRS is ahead in every sense of the word, except that there is a lot of anger against the party in the people. You may not find it reflected till the very end in surveys and all that, because there's also a sense of fear in people to speak against the government, and this may not be peculiar to Telangana. But I still insist, I do not know if BJP has altered its Hindi state and template to win elections against the Congress well enough for non-Hindi speaking states. Right. And that means from Bengal to Odisha to Andhra to Tamil Nadu to Telangana, they may not have altered it enough, made enough amendments, and therefore the BJP template that works so well in Uttar Pradesh or Bihar may not work that well in Telangana. So what will happen will be very interesting to see. It will be KCR's election to lose on one hand. It is BJP to try and win, and there is Congress. And if Congress does well in Karnataka, as some reports seem to suggest, then we have a very interesting election ahead. We'll have many interesting conversations before the final election happen.
Absolutely. Sriram Kari, many thanks for joining with us and helping us out with those insightful inputs. We'll let you be on your way now. Well, he hasn't written off the Congress, and he also says that it's KCR's battle to lose. But, you know, you've been following this story. It's a developing story as well. And I know we're at a paucity of time, but it's itching me to be asking you this question as well. Talking about the 2023 elections as well, today itself, Prime Minister Modi at the Foundation Day speech when he was addressing the BJP party workers, there was again that nepotistic jibe that came through, and of course Congress was on the target. But that same blueprint works so well for the K. Chandrasekhar Rao as well.
It works brilliantly for them, and not only to K. Chandrasekhar Rao, you know, Samajwadi Party and other places as well. And this is the reason why the BJP never allows this particular jibe to fade away, because it has paid them rich dividend in the national scenario when it came to take on the Gandhis, and it is paying them rich dividend when it comes to you know, taking to various states. This was one of the methods which the BJP tried even in the state of West Bengal by saying that, you know, that if it is not Mamta, then her nephew Abhishek Banerjee, which is who's running the government. So this is a jibe which has paid them rich dividend, and this is the reason why Prime Minister never let go of usage of this particular jibe.
Well, absolutely. Well, it seems like some things that we can lay out on the table quite clearly. After Karnataka, it is certainly going to be Telangana, where the BJP is going to push for its South agenda. We cannot write off the Congress party just yet. And in terms of whose battle is it going to lose to lose and to win, it's KCR's battle to lose more than BJP's battle to win. What will happen in 2023 and what kind of implications will that have for 2024? We'll have to wait and find out. Thank you so much for joining with us on this edition. Lots more coming right on the other side. Keep it with News 9 Live.